Fine. Now here I have to update a particular record. So we have to update particular records. First we have to create here button in the UI, update employee. But I have to update a particular record. So how we can select that particular record? For that, whatever table is displayed here, I have just created here a one column. Okay, and in that column we can mention a radio button. Okay, when that radio button is selected, then you will update that record. Okay, if here that radio button is not selected and you can directly click on update button, then it has to show a message, please just select your employee. Means here we can use a simple validation of the radio button. Okay, if your button is not be selected, then you cannot update that record. If you selected, then we can update that record and proceed further. Okay, initially we have to just create first UI, create update button, then here to create a radio button, display radio button of in front of each record. Okay, so first in home, right now the add employees flow is completed, so I'm just close that. And in home component we can here create one more button. Okay, for that we created one div. Inside that we create just a button. Inside the button I can mention that date employee, update employee. Okay, also we can here use apply class, the bootstrap class we can use. For example, use a btn hyphen, we use a warning. Okay, now just check out whether it is okay. It's I have to make it margin so it's visible properly. So we can use here apply CSS. For that use the button. On that we can mention that margin as a 10 pixel. Okay, whatever margin you have to do, I just giving the 10 pixel to do properly. So use the 10 pixel. Now I have to create one more radio button in that table. Okay, now for that I just here create one header as well. Okay, and you can mention that action, what the action you have to perform. So make it action, and after the ID or I+1, that is serial number, we create one more column here. In that column I can mention here input, okay, of type radio, and make it name attribute, that is name of that radio button should be common. So I can just mention that the name as it is I think I can mention that record. Okay, so whatever the name mentioned here, record mentioned, that record name is common for all the records. Okay, so what is the functionality? We can select only one record at a time. So for that I mentioned that the record. If you want to apply a CSS class for that input box radio button, you can apply it. Okay, right now I'm not interested to apply that, so my backend is stopped. Okay, just started that. Okay, see here radio button is clear. If I select that radio button, okay, among that only one record is selected. Okay, and that is my requirement.